We see him so many times. The head's moving. He's bouncing all over the place. We see him decelerating through the stroke. What can amateurs learn from Bubba Watson when they watch him struggle or they watch him get hot like he was yesterday?
Well, typically your putting stroke is a lot like your long game. And if you watch him when he sets up and he's lashing and everything's moving. He's got a lot of moving parts, but he does it so good. And putting is the exact opposite. That's the last thing you want is all these things moving. And I think you're exactly right. He moves on the ball a lot. So for Bubba, I think the most important thing for him is that first putt he hit on the first green yesterday. I said it earlier. That was such a big putt for him. We always say that the first 4 or 5 footer of the day. Boy, look how good his stroke is here. Right up the middle of the ball, right dead center of the hole. You walk to the second tee with a lot of confidence going, okay, I'm going to do this today. And you could see it throughout him for the rest of the day. Bubba, a lot of times what he'll do is when you do get nervous, we all do it, not just him. We're not picking on Bubba here. We all do it. But you tend to take the putter back a little bit too fast, and then you decel, and you don't necessarily hit a good putt. That one kind of lucked in. But you want to have a little bit of acceleration through your putt, and that one you can see how that one rolled just a little bit better. I know a good drill that I try to do sometimes is I don't even take the putter back. I just kind of
push it to the hole.
Push it to the hole.
When Suzanne Pedersen was in studio a little bit earlier this year, that was one of the drills that she does prior to every round. Now, what about the head moving? I mean, that's something that we really see Bubba struggling with. For the amateurs out there, is there anything you got for them that'll help keep that head a little more stable?
Yeah, I always felt like there was a tack in the back of the ball. Mm-hmm. You're just trying to knock that tack in and then just leave your eyes there. It's hard for me. I am somebody that likes to move my head. It's okay to move your head like this. It's not okay to move your head like that. Mm-hmm. So when you stroke the ball, you don't want to move your head like that. Then you're coming up and out of it. But if you want to look down and look this way, at least you're going with the putter head. So to me, you can follow the ball, but make sure your head doesn't move up. I have a tendency to move it up too. Another thing I do is I try to get an arch in my back. If you get an arch in your back, you really keep your legs still, and then it really makes you swing your shoulders. So for me, I try to do that where just my shoulders move.
You just try to maintain that arch throughout.
I just try to maintain the arch. So if I do that, my legs stay really still, and then my shoulders just get to move. And that's what you're looking for in a stroke, is as least amount of movement as you can, and the putter just going back and forth.
That's interesting. We talk so much about maintaining the posture, the spine angle, and the full swing, but really important to do it in putting as well.